These are the 3 secrets to always know what to say to girls. You're tired of going up to girls and they're like, you have nice boobs, or something stupid like that. I don't know what you do, but if you're anything like how I used to be, you say something stupid, okay? This guide will completely get rid of that. And by the end of this video, you'll be so amazed. Like, wow, how could this guy give this away for free? So anyways, rule number 1, or secret number 1, the golden rule. Focus on mindsets, not words. There are no perfect words. I want you to imagine shooting a basketball, okay? Do you go like, well, I'm going to set my feet, and then I'm going to put my hands like this, and I'm going to follow all the rules and be a good boy? Sound like Whitey Do Ball or a geek, okay? When you shoot a basketball, you just shoot it, okay? You don't think about all these little things. You just go out there. This is the problem with thinking of all the little words. Thinking of all the perfect words to say. It's like thinking of all the little things to do with the basketball, okay? I want you to think about James Bond, okay? Hopefully you know who James Bond is. If you don't, then the hell's wrong with you? When James Bond talks to a girl and goes well, and then someone asks, how did that work? How do you do that? Everyone's like, no, he's just James Bond. That's what he does. We don't go like, well, actually, James Bond mastered the Pythagorean theorem of talking to girls. You sound like a geek. No one cares, okay? When you ask, how did Tom Brady win that game? Don't go like, oh, well, why sticks off trip? No. It's just Tom Brady. It's what he does. That's how you talk about other people. But when you talk about yourself, you're like, well, I kind of don't really know how to talk to girls. You're not going to get in with that mindset. You need to establish a mindset that you know what you're doing and that you are matching the image of the higher self you've put out. So your higher self is good with girls. Let's just keep it that simple. Focus on that mindset. What are you going to say? I'm just good with girls. That's just what I do. That will fix 90% of you guys' problems, because a lot of you guys don't realize that talking to girls is actually really easy, because girls are dumb. That's essentially that. But impressing them is so easy. You can be a complete retard, loser, bum, and you can still impress a girl. You see the confidence. The confidence comes from mindset, not words. Okay? And let's talk about this tone. This is also more important than words. Tone gives you the keys to a woman's heart. Okay? If I can say, I like donuts, or I could say, I like donuts. It's two completely different meanings, right? But I said the same words. This also completely debunks that perfect words thing. Okay? Focus on your tone. You got to make it a roller coaster. Ups, the positives and the negatives, because what you guys don't understand is that, see, in your brain, it would make sense for girls that's like, positive, oh my God, things are so amazing, wow. And we want girls that are like that, right? Because we're actual men. We don't want some girl that's all serious, like all like this, like a boss lady. We don't want that. We want a nice, feminine, happy girl. But even those ones, you got to give them the ups and downs, because how do you think about a girl getting played? Why do certain girls, and girls in general, especially now, get played all the time? I mean, doesn't it suck getting played? Women love getting played. That doesn't mean you should play them, but women love getting played because it makes them feel alive. It's like when you take an L. You love taking L's. Humans love taking L's, because when you take an L, you feel emotion. When a girl gets played, they feel emotion. Emotion is what makes you alive. Without emotion, without feeling, you're kind of just like a vegetable. That's why, and that's too long thing to get into. But in any case, women love getting played. They love getting played because it's an emotional roller coaster. They're all over the place. They're happy, then they're sad, they're crying, then they're getting beat, all this different stuff. Now, I'm not saying you should be bad. Like I said earlier, don't play girls, okay? That's a waste of time. It's gay, okay? But you need to understand why they like getting played, and then use that to your advantage. So the easiest way to make this really easy is always have fun. There's a mindset you can use here, which is thinking that and this is what we do at the start, thinking you're the big brother. And this isn't some, brazzer stuff. Okay, get your mind up the gutter. But brother as in, if you can also do like little cousin if you don't have a sister. You could do like cousin, whatever, right? The point is, when you're talking, they're not all like, well, how's the weapon? Like, you're boring. You just threw an anvil. If you know what an anvil is, not an anvil, anchor. An anchor. If you know anything about anchors, you know that, like pirate ships. They put an anchor down into the ocean so the ship doesn't move. Questions like that, like, oh, well, what's your favorite color? How's the weather? Those are like anchors, unless you make it like a joke, right? You never want to throw anchors. The easiest way not to throw anchors is have the mindset of, like, they were having fun. So, and maybe you don't make immediate physical contact, but, you like play fight a little bit, you make fun of her a little bit, but it's all the joke at the end of the day, right? That's the way to think of it. You have to have fun when talking to her. So when you're having fun, she'll be having fun. That's what you understand. This is why I started off with the mindset thing. Your internal mindset will project onto others. Your internal mindset always projects onto reality. So if you think, oh, I look like a geek, everyone's going to think you look like a geek, bro. But you think you're a winner, everyone's going to think you're a winner. It's literally that simple. So to make this very clear, okay, when you're speaking, always have the mindset that you know what you're going to say. You know what you're doing. Don't forget about the specific words. You just know what you're doing. And if you need something to think about, something to really hang your hat on, just think, oh yeah, I'm like a big brother. I'm just going to make fun of her a little bit. Have some fun, okay? If you have fun, it's impossible for the conversation to be boring. You won't throw any anchors, and you'll actually get something done with your life, okay? Then actually be able to talk to a girl and not spur out, okay? With that being said, if you want more incredible information that is censored on YouTube, join the Discord, link in the description, check out the free value section, check out this other video, subscribe, all that great stuff. See you in the next one. So good.